Whirlpool Cabrio washer drain and spin problems also have checked the drain pump resistance, 14 ohms, and recirculating pump, 34 ohms, washer gets stuck in wash cycle and never fully drains and starts spinning. Already tried, replaced drum with bearing, replaced main control board. Hi. What is the model number of your unit, please?
WTW 6600 SW0.
Thank you. One moment while I look this up for you.
I am very frustrated with this washer. It has a bad reputation of having many problems. I am about ready to dump it in the lake.
I can relate completely. Got a laptop I'm about to do the same with. Okay, let's try some diagnostics and see what shows. Please see the screenshot below for the information to place the unit into the diagnostics mode. Additional pages to follow. Let me know what you come up with and we can go from there, okay? I had this manual already. Found it somewhere on web. I just had to put the washer all back together. I had the tumbler and impeller out. I also had to rehook up the water and drain and power. I will go through the diagnostics and report back. But before I bought the main control board. It was not helpful at all to go through this. I started the automatic diagnostic sequence. It displayed a F68 saved code. When I cleared the it started C0 for a slow spin of 23 revolutions per minute and immediately have a F1 code. What the hell? I had this manual already. Found it somewhere on web. I just had to put the damn washer all back together. I had the tumbler and impeller out. I also had to rehook up the water and drain and power. I will go through the diagnostics and report back. But before I bought the main control board. It was not helpful at all to go through this. The diagnostics should point you to the failed component. If it doesn't, then there are two possibilities. The main control board, already replaced, and the user interface / encoder. The manufacturer thought of all the other possibilities for things breaking down except for the two most important parts. Let me know how the diagnostics go. Especially if the unit will not perform any of them correctly. The F1 is a good error code, but the F68 is not. This indicates a control issue. As you have already replaced the main control, that leaves the UI encoder. Replace the encoder and you should be good to go. FYI, I just had an identical unit a few days ago. Same scenario. Replaced main board and still had the problem. Replaced UI encoder and unit is working fine now. Please let me know if you require further assistance or information.
Yeah. And how much is the encoder?
$164.23 plus tax, S&H. Click here to order one. Let me check one more thing before you order it. Just to be sure. Well. The F68. Is a kink in the pressure tube that connects to the main control board. I popped the top off on the back and twisted the tube and pulled to straighten out any possible kinks. I started a normal wash cycle and is now down to 20 minutes. And going. Seems like it might be working. I will keep you posted. That would be great. Where did you get that information? I just went to the tech site and got the tech sheet for this model number. Please click here to download the tech sheet. I checked the tech sheet and it is showing the F68 as a good code. The F1 and F68 both indicate a failed main board. What I would do is exchange the new main board as defective. Install the new board, and if it still does this, then replace the encoder. Here is a copy of the wiring diagram for this model number. Click here. So how did the unit do? Did it complete a full cycle? Well, I have run the washer twice now. In the normal mode. It seems to work fine. But there is some noise like something is loose. When spin and agitate are in action. I am probably going to have to run the manual diagnostic mode and see where the noise is coming from. I am thinking that when I installed the tumbler, I didn't get it seated all the way down. That may be the problem. If the unit is sensing that it's an out of balance, then that could cause the problem. That should set an error code though. A tool that I always keep in the truck is a piece of garden hose about 3 long. Put one end of it near your ear and move the other end around the unit. When the noise is the loudest, the hose will be pointing at the source. That should help you pinpoint the noise.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.